Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Chasing the Whimsy. I'm your host, Ben. I'm here with
Megan.
Megan. Who do we have with us today?
Oh boy. Eddie and Pablo?
Yes.
I'm very bad with names. I'm so sorry, guys. That was his way of testing me.
How you guys doing today? How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah. Welcome. Megan, would you like to give a very brief history of why we know these two gentlemen?
We were at a panel at Fan Fusion, or we were giving the panel, and they were in the audience. And luckily enough for us, they signed up on Patreon and reached out to us, and now they already have a podcast, which is way faster than we established our own podcast. So I'm really proud of them.
Pablo, Eddie, thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for doing the panel. Megan and I had not necessarily a fear, but we were curious on doing the two panels if we would reach anybody. And what's kind of nice, and thank you, is that we did reach you two. We did reach, we have Matthew, who does story time with Mr. C. So we had like two podcasts that helped come out of the Fan Fusion panel. So it just kind of helped reinforce that we have a general idea of what the hell we're doing. I forgot that this is going to go up online with the video, so I should probably be in frame. What got you guys interested? Why did you go to the panel originally?
So I was the one that wanted to go to the panel because I had already had the idea of creating a podcast, and I was like, maybe they have some ideas on what I can do for my podcast and help me get like started. And that's why especially that second panel was great, because y'all talked about like what you could buy, like cheap stuff you could buy, but still great quality and things that work, like the camera that I'm using at the moment. Just little things here and there that helped us out to start the podcast was because I went to that second day.
Right. Eddie, did you go to both or just the one panel?
I went to the first panel. I didn't go to the second one. But for me too, I've always had an idea of starting a podcast, but it just never went through. And when Pablo, basically he started his own by himself, and he asked me to tag along with him, and we just been doing it together now.
Are you guys enjoying it?
Oh, we're having fun. We do want to mention we do have a third person, which also this was created through Fan Fusion because we all went together. Our other friend Juan is also part of the podcast. He couldn't be here today because he has a vacation, and he went to Orlando to Disney World and all that good stuff. So
Oh no.
just would like to mention that he's also part of the podcast.
Yeah.
I will bring him up in a little bit because he's probably one of my favorite things about you guys' podcast. But I'll bring that up here in a little bit.
Terrible thing to say.
No, because once you hear,
You're just like, hey, I love you guys. You're awesome. Great job. The other guy's better.
No.
Way better.
they did something really interesting. They made a choice, and they made a really interesting choice on what to do with him. And it's pretty genius, I think. But I'm enjoying it. So, what is your guys' podcast called, and what is it about?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So our podcast is called Cine Amigos. So Cine, C-I-N-E, and then Amigos, A-M-I-G-O-S, all together. And we just talk about movies and TV shows, TV show and movie news, and reviews of movies that we watch.
And TV shows as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just letting people know who's being casted at the moment, letting people know what movies are gonna be in production, letting people know all that good stuff.
So do you guys mostly talk about upcoming movies or like current movies, or do you talk about past movies as well?
So the goal right now is just talk about current movies and movies that are coming out in the future, but we do want to eventually get to the point where we get those super chats or stream links and have the audience ask us questions, and they can ask from old movies, new movies, anything they want to talk about, movie news or movie related or TV show related.
Yeah, and I also have the idea of doing like more of a fun segment types when we get like past like what we're doing right now, like just like our personal top 10 list or like fun stuff like that, tier lists.
And like comparisons, because I know you guys talked about Superman and Batman. I think recently in your
Yes.
episodes, and you can compare it to past Supermans. Obviously, people are talking about Henry Cavill
Yeah.
as Superman versus the new Superman, or like Batmans versus older Batmans. So you can really
Yeah.
tie in like new movies now to movies in the past.
Yes, exactly. And that's the goal, right? So we're trying to tie those in, but we're also trying to look to the future, especially with like DC and Marvel's future at the moment. It's looking bright. It's looking better than it was what 2 years ago
Yeah.
before James Gunn came into like the DC Studio side. DC Studios has had three things that have come out. Um, which our next episode will be one of those things. We're gonna talk about Peacemaker soon, which is coming out this Thursday.
Hmm.
The first episode's coming out this Thursday, so that's
Yeah.
that's our next episode most likely.
How many episodes is that right now?
5. Well, technically 5, not counting the 0 episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. It's an interesting podcast. I enjoy it. I've checked it out a little bit. What are some of your experiences starting the podcast? So about maybe 2 weeks ago, you guys started recording. Tell us a little bit about your experiences coming out of Fan Fusion. Like, we want to do this. How do we do this? And then you guys try it. So what were some of the like day one experiences that you guys had?
I mean, day 1 was like us trying to get comfortable talking, honestly.
Yes.
We're like trying to not sound so like stagnant and robotic. That was like,
We were trying not to sound like broadcasters.
yeah,
Right.
which is pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
So that was one thing, and then the other thing was I already had one of the cameras. I already had a lot of the things, but we didn't know how to work them either yet. So, and that's when we messaged you and you helped us out how to work. So gave us some tips on the settings that we had on OBS, gave us tips on what else to get. You told us to get another camera, so we got that other camera, and so the first, needless to say, the first episode was a little
technical issue.
technical issues, so we had to drop the video on that one and just do it podcast form.
What I like about your guys' first episode or that first recording is you still got something out of it. Like, we were able to put the audio together. But I like the idea that people can hear that not everybody's first episode needs to look great, sound great. It's the idea of like, you got to hit record. That's what we said in the panel was just hit record. And the idea that you guys are like, we don't know how any of this stuff works, but you went and did it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, and the beauty of it is like that experience of that first episode everything, no matter what you do, it will never be as bad as that.
Yeah, and you always go back to the first episode and know that it's been rough, because we go back to our first episode and we're like, oh my god.
Sadly, it was a Superman episode, but that's okay.
That's Superman we were excited for. And for me, I don't know for Pablo, but like sometimes like I want to be a perfectionist about these things, and like it could get frustrating, but at the end of the day we were happy what we got.
Yeah.
And I think as we continue on this journey of like of podcasting, and then technology gets a little bit better and easier to use, what you guys have from all the video you have from episode 1 right now, it's a little too much to kind of to fix it, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. Like the idea that your 1 year anniversary, we get to remaster episode 1.
Yeah.
And then we get to put that up. That would be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
There was a couple of roadblocks that you had. You forgot to what was it? The microphone.
Yes. Yes, I forgot to put this microphone for the audio input, and I had my computer microphone on there, so Eddie, you could hear him, but he sounds far away.
Yeah. And then the video, one of your videos is a little bit too fast.
Yes.
So I think it'll be interesting. You can definitely use that stuff later as kind of a look back at like your 1 year anniversary. Like, let's go back, and you can kind of like play some of the bits from it, and then kind of just talk about this, the idea of like, here's what we started with, and here's where we're at a year later. I love thank you guys for letting me set up your OBS overlay.
Thank
you.
It looks good. Like right out the gate, you guys looking good. So
thank you.
My first ones I was using StreamYard.
Yeah.
So I have the StreamYard logo right here, and then I have all this space over here that's just dead space.
Nothing in it.
So I got this new camera.
It loves me. Honestly, you know what? I think it said you're kind of ugly, bro. Just stay off.
It's an AI. It has like an AI tracker in it. So when I talk with my hands, I keep turning on the AI tracking.
It just detects the smartest person in the room, and it just goes for it.
Right?
But AI is pretty smart.
Like 2 years in, I'm still learning stuff. I've got a new camera, don't know how to use it. You're the first one. So it's going to be moving all over the place. So I'm going to try not talking with my hands.
All right.
Put them on your back.
Right?
They used to do that in school. You remember they'd say like you had to sit on your hands.
Yeah.
If you were being too like antsy.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe that's my school.
They just told me to shut. They just told me to be quiet and go sit in the front of the. I had the desk off to the side.
Oh,
So I was like,
chair labeled Ben.
Yeah, I was that guy. What other kind of fandom do you guys have? You guys obviously got a podcast talking about movies and television. What other fandom do you guys have?
well, Eddie can answer this.
For me, I'm a big wrestling fan, like WWE and AEW, and
There
we
you go.
talked about it yesterday that I want to start my own thing with like wrestling content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big wrestling guy, and I want like sports, basketball, baseball, football.
So you'll have like a subsection of just like sports content.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so for me it's pretty much the same. I love WWE, AEW, but I've recently not watched as much as I used to. I usually just watch the pay-per-views now. It just became too much content. I got other stuff to do. I play softball every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and I mean Friday, and that's pretty much when everything's on.
yeah.
So I don't have time. I don't have to time to watch those shows anymore.
They did that on purpose. Like you're gonna be a softball. You're not gonna watch wrestling.
Yeah. So instead now uh I also love reading comics. I also love baseball, football. So I've recently gotten really into soccer right when the pandemic started because it was the only sport that was on during COVID.
Right.
Mhm.
So just little things like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie, do you have a name for that new podcast with your sports related content?
I have not. I'm still like trying to get my own stuff. Also,
Yeah.
like my own camera and microphone.
Okay.
Name I haven't really thought about.
I love the idea because like when I first started the podcast, I was like, let's do another one. And no joke, I started like
Oh my god.
I got the live
DJ
stream.
Khaled of fucking podcasting. Another one. Another one.
Like you guys are 5 episodes in, and Eddie's like, let's do more of these. So 100%, man. I agree. You should do more of them. It's
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
fun.
for me, I get into a lot of stuff really quickly.
Mhm.
Like wrestling, I got into quickly. That's always been a staple. Like when I see something, I want to do it. Like playing pool or stuff like that, like small stuff. But yeah, like I like to enjoy like small things, like small hobbies.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and then this the opportunity to be able to talk about something passionately that you that's something that you're passionate about. Like that's the most fun. Sometimes it's just like because
Yeah.
you always have these conversations with your friends or family where you're like you talk about a sporting event or a video game and you guys will talk for like hours and you're like at the end of it you're like I really wish we recorded that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Or you're at the family meeting and nobody wants to talk about video
so that's-
games or Marvel movies or anything, and you're screwed.
Right. So I'm like I need a place that I can nerd out.
Mhm.
I'm
So-
gonna do it online.
Yeah.
So that's why I got the idea of doing the movie and TV show podcast because the friends I have are me and them are usually talking about those movies that are coming out,
Yeah.
those TV shows that are coming out. So I was like, why don't we just record some videos talking about it and maybe even make a little bit of money if possible from it,
Right?
right? You're talking
Right.
about what you love, so
Yeah,
Yeah, do what you love.
bring those like movie circles after the movie theater into video. Like everybody's
Yeah.
in the parking lot in their own circle talking about it.
yeah.
Those are my favorite. Like, I did a lot of those when I was a teen, or like when you would work and you were closing. For whatever reason, you still spent 2 hours out in the parking lot just talking about God knows what. And this was like years ago before podcasting, but I just love those conversations that you just randomly find with your friends.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty of the podcast is like if you got to kind of ease it into them because sometimes people are like, why the hell you want to record me? I'm like, we're not talking about anything crazy. We're just talking about the movie, people.
God. Yeah, no, I was like that
Yeah,
too. He'd be like,
exactly.
"You want to record?" No. Now look at me.
and now you love it, I bet.
Yeah, no, now it seems natural. Like when you guys were
Yep.
talking about being nervous about like recording your first episode and sounding like broadcasters, I was like, I don't want to record and sound like a moron. Nobody's gonna want to hear what I have to say. And then I was like, oh yeah, turns out it doesn't matter. We're having fun.
Right?
Yep,
Um,
exactly.
What do your friends and family think about you guys doing a podcast? Do you tell them?
Oh, you can go first.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we've been advertising it like as much as we can through our social
Okay.
medias. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten a couple messages of friends saying, "Nice, I'll subscribe." And family, they're like, "If you enjoy what you're doing, we're all for it." Stuff like that.
Very cool.
So the day we put up the first two videos, I was like, we had a family birthday party, so I was like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like just running around the family, just what's it called? Just give me your phone, and I would type it in and stuff like that. So for the first video, we got from just friends and family, we got around 110 views, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sitting just under 50 subs, I think, for the first like for only being out for 2 weeks, like there's some decent movement on it.
Yeah.
So,
And
when
I
you hit,
think
yeah,
and I think that movement starts with you telling people to
yeah,
like
Mhm.
go watch it, right?
Yeah, it's like and like I told you guys yesterday, like even my barber subscribed. So
Mhm.
and he and he
You gotta
and he
plug
gave me
everywhere.
he gave me permission to like print out like a flyer and put it outside like the barber shop.
oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a real grassroots type effort, but like
Mhm.
it helps. It really does because like um, just a little bit by little bit is all it really takes, and then it's like it's one of those things like if one person tells one person, and then that one person like
Yeah.
it could like explode exponentially.
Yes.
And then you guys are good because you guys have the movie review, so people are more interested in like movie reviews than what the hell Ben did at the mall this week.
Right. Well, yeah, it's starting a podcast based on something that we all
Yeah.
talk about because who doesn't go see movies? Who doesn't
Right.
want to talk about it with their friends? Who doesn't want to hear? Everybody watches like breakdowns of their favorite YouTuber on a movie, so hearing a podcast on it is natural.
Yeah, video game content, movie reviews, TV reviews, like those are all very solid like algorithms to be in. So like you guys are picked a good topic, and the idea that you guys can talk like 2 hours, sometimes with it.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
So on that point with like the 2 hour stuff,
Yeah.
so we figured we were going way over time and stuff like that. So we decided to start making like review episodes separate from
News up.
news episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Which is why we have 2 more episodes up now, and we made it we made it to the 5th episode yesterday when we recorded.
Are you guys finding it hard to meet up to record, or are you guys excited to kind of move plans around and kind of set like the idea of you guys podcasting next week? Do you guys get really excited about it?
We get excited about it, but it has been a struggle because of like our schedules. Me and Eddie do work at schools, so we're kind of free weekends. But then Juan is who we struggle with because he does work at a
Retail stuff.
at a retail store, so he does work some weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And-
rotates schedules
Yeah.
probably too.
Well, the idea that we could only do this recording on Sundays.
So that's why we're also trying to make our second little studio in like my garage.
Well, yeah.
So we're working on that so that if one weekend we have to do it from where I live, it's fine. If not, and then the next weekend we could do it from here,
Yeah.
something like that.
Because
So where are you guys recording now?
This is my parents' house.
Okay.
It was one of my dad's old like offices inside his garage. So I decided to make it a little studio because they were
very
just
cool.
using it as
Commandeer the
storage.
space. Always good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's
he was-
nice is
and he-
you don't need a lot of space. But what's the setup you want to do at your house in your garage?
that one I have a desk already in mind, but it's gonna be a long desk. We're all 3 of us are gonna be on that desk, but
Like-
maybe having 3 cameras.
maybe it's like my vision was having one person on each side, or like on the long side, and then the one person in the middle, like
Okay.
almost like a arc.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So you guys want like a nice setup, like
Yeah.
some lights.
Don't give Ben
Yeah.
ideas. We're recording at my kitchen table. I don't want him to think he's getting fancy over here.
Be like, you don't need this space over there.
Get the sledgehammer.
a spare
Break down this
room?
wall right here.
So the lights I have right now are actually pretty good,
Good.
and they're pretty cheap considering what they are.
Right.
So I don't know what they're called, but it was $100 for 2 LED lights,
Right.
and so it was 50 for each technically. So I thought
Yeah,
it
look
was
good.
pretty cheap, and they work fine. You could adjust the knobs to get it to where it looks a little bit more like LED or a little bit more like yellowish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Good luck to you guys. I love the idea of like that's my favorite thing about coming out. Like you guys pre fan fusion were like, it would be cool if we maybe kind of considered podcasting, and then you go to the panel, and then you're like, sorry, Dad, I'm taking your office.
So wait, did he have all those decorations in his office, or did you guys bring those decorations
We
yourself?
put them up.
Yeah, we put him up.
Actually,
They look pretty neat. I like the
this is
Kingsman one.
this is our favorite decoration right here.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh,
We got
super
the
sweet.
the Galactus popcorn bucket. So it's the one that's gonna stay here the most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
mean,
deserves to stay there most of the
Yeah.
time. That's so cool.
I mean, we also had the idea of like trying to probably decorate almost every time, depending on like, let's say a huge movie comes out, we decorate it for that specific movie.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see a Fantastic Four something in the background.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So this is all Fantastic Four,
yeah.
and we left the Spider-Man because he is a really good friend in the comics. He's really good friends with Fantastic Four, and that's what we would like in the future
Yeah.
Very cool.
for them to meet.
There's probably going to be a collab going on there because we've got Doomsday coming up, right?
Yep.
Next December.
Yep.
It's gonna be super good. So when we were at the panel, I mentioned that the idea is that we would build this network a little bit, and
Yeah.
if we go back next year, you guys gonna come and hang out with us and jump up on panel with us?
Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
It'd be fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was my first panel, and I think it was your first panel
At a
at a con. Yeah.
Yeah, at a con, yeah.
Yeah, we're
But yeah, I
already
was-
planning to go to Fan Fusion this upcoming year as well. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's a must. I mean, I
Oh, yeah.
love Fan Fusion for years, so
It's like a staple now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just like the idea.
and I had to no, that was his first con too. Like he'd never been to a con before, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh yeah. Pablo, that was his first con as well. This
Really?
year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Me and Juan, we've been going already for like 8 years, and we've watched it grow. Like
Oh,
throughout
wow.
each year.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely got
because-
better every year for sure.
Yeah.
Because they've been going since it started.
God, 8 years ago there was maybe like 10,000 people. There was like
Yeah.
75,000 this year. Like, it
So
was
many,
crazy.
and then like it was good that we went on Friday, Sunday because Saturday was apparently just
it was a mess.
apocalyptic.
No, yeah. for
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
It
definitely.
was really hard to walk around.
'Cause we went to the whole what's it called? All 3 days, 4 days,
Yeah, no, 3 days. Yeah.
3 days,
Mhm.
and that Saturday was
Yeah, chaotic.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. I went Sunday or Saturday,
Yeah.
and I was like, it was one of those where I'm like, maybe I don't have to go all day Saturday next year.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we didn't go all day. We left for like the middle of the day for Saturday.
Yeah.
But they're the best panels on Saturday.
Yeah. You guys are located in Tucson, yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
or near Tucson?
Near Tucson. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, so you had to drive.
2 hours.
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lives like next door to
Yeah.
the con.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So you had like a 2-minute drive.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
literally.
close.
Literally.
Do you guys do any of the cons in Tucson?
No.
I've never. That was my first con ever. So no.
Do you want to do more?
Now having gone to this one,
Mhm.
it's possible that I would do more. I don't know if I would do the Tucson one because it's pretty small compared to most of the cons, but I wouldn't mind going either.
What about you, Eddie? You like small cons?
Small cons. I mean, I've only been to the Tucson Comic Con once.
Okay.
There wasn't a lot to do for me, so I only went one day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm all for it. Sometimes, like, depending on like scheduling, like if I have nothing to do, it's like something I don't mind doing.
Yeah. We go to a con in Tucson. Which con is that?
He's trying to catch me out on this. It's called Tuscon, which is like a missed opportunity because it should be called Tucson, but they prefer Tuscon. It's basically science fiction, fantasy, horror, but it's a very, very, very small con.
Okay.
But it is in Tucson.
I think
In
maybe
November every year,
like 400 people, maybe.
if that.
Okay.
It's small. It's the whole weekend though. But there's something interesting about the smaller con.
The culture is very, very interesting there because it's all hardcore people who have been into like video game culture, comic book culture since it was made, basically.
Like 50 years.
There is kind of an older crowd,
Okay.
like our age and beyond.
But there's no lines for anything. And they have a really decent program as far as like the different type of panels.
Small panels.
Yeah.
And they're mostly less about somebody's talking to you about a panel and more like somebody's giving you a seed of discussion and everybody's discussing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there. I talk with my hand like and she does it too.
Yeah.
So because we're gonna go up there in November.
Okay.
There's a con up there by the airport. So when we get closer, we'll definitely reach out. You guys come up and hang out with us for a day. We set up a table out in the courtyard of the hotel, and we just plug in the recorder and we just record. So if you guys are pretty close, I'd love for you guys to come out and hang out.
Get randos to come talk to us.
Right?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Hopefully you could finally meet Juan.
That's true.
Oh man.
Your favorite.
Your favorite, bro. You gonna get an autograph?
Maybe. So what was interesting is when they started setting up their podcast and we were setting up the overlays. God dang it. Hold on.
It doesn't like you.
It doesn't like me. When we were setting up their overlays and kind of talking out like their setup, how they were going to sit and stuff. So we got it set up for the 2 cameras. So they did a good job of setting that up. But what was interesting is they're basically sitting like this, but they have the cameras situated on just them.
Yeah.
But then Juan kind of sits in the middle-ish and you can see him on both cameras, which I think is almost genius. Like that's like, I was watching it and I'm like, that's the same guy, but he has 2 different kind of views. Right? So, and it was funny because I asked him, I'm like, did you guys do that on purpose? And then Pablo was like, yeah, we did that on purpose. I'm like, and I just applauded because when podcasting, I try not to give like too much critique as far as like, here's what I would do. Because when you're setting up your podcast, it's all about choices, what you guys are going to talk about, how long you're going to talk. And you kind of have to do it yourself to kind of figure out, maybe we should split these episodes into 2. Yeah. So like there's a whole process where you have to kind of just like trial and error and test things out.
Yeah.
And that the idea that early on, they're like, let's just keep them in both fucking, like, it adds like a little, there's something charming about it. That's kind of just unique.
And we like, I don't know, we talked about a little bit, I think the first panel, maybe a little bit the second panel. We really like organic podcasting. A lot of times in the background, I don't know if you saw me earlier, but I was blowing a kiss to my niece. And like my dog's fingernails are always tapping on the wood floor of my house. And it's just part of the podcast now. We don't try to edit it out anymore.
So
just part of like our environment, and I like that your guys' camera angles just show your environment and do something weird and cool.
It's
so the reason we were like, you know what, let's just keep it like that. So this space is really small. We were trying to get we were trying to get both Eddie and Juan on one side and me be the host for the first episode, and then the
Right.
next episode would be Eddie alone on one camera and me and Juan on the other, and then Juan. That was the goal, right?
Right.
But then we were just like, you know what? What if we just do like we just keep it like this? It's so small, and it'd be. I think it'd be funny. That's what we all said, and
Yeah.
Well, we
and we were
liked
like,
it.
and we were like, you know what? You're right. Let's just keep it like that. And we decided to do the Juan on both cameras.
Yeah. I think like it's really a smart thing, like just a smart choice, because we've seen like 2-person podcasts, like we've all seen those videos, but we don't ever see like a random third, fourth guy who's the same guy. So like I think creatively that was a really cool decision. And I'm like, I was kind of like real happy that you guys went with that direction, for even if you only did it for a couple of episodes just to try it out. I think that's one of my favorite things about podcasting is just the creativity that you have. Like Eddie's already to do another podcast. You know, you guys are like, let's throw in 2 wands. So yeah, congratulations to both of you guys, and and the 3 of you. So it's fun. I look forward to seeing what else you guys come up with.
Hopefully now that we'll have that what's it called, that second studio, you could say, we can all be together more of the time, instead of me and Eddie being on most episodes and Juan not being able to be here.
Because honestly, it's having that studio at his place. It's easier for Juan and for me. Because I live like 40 minutes away from them. They're like pretty close to each other.
Wow.
So I can make the drive. Juan doesn't have a car, so I'm the one who can like easily go to them instead of them coming to me.
Yeah.
Right. There's a little bit of sacrifice, but what you guys are doing is fantastic. It's fun. And I'm interested to see what else you guys come up with and what you guys continue to do. I figure for the second half of this episode, since you guys are, what is the name of your podcast, and when do you typically release your episodes?
So we're trying to do it
right now.
Let's say every 2 weeks on either Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
We might be doing it every week if we can. Like it just depends on if we're available or not. At the moment we haven't hashed that out yet, but
typically Saturdays or Sundays they're available.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And where can we find you?
On YouTube, it's called Cine Amigos, and we just
made a Spotify
podcast. It's also called Cine Amigos.
How do you spell that?
Cine Amigos. So Cine, CINE, Amigos, AMIGOS, all together.
Perfect.
And if we subscribe to your YouTube channel, we'll be notified when you make a new episode anyway, so we don't even need to know when you come out.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Pro tip.
You guys are roughly just under 50 subs. Once you hit 50 subs, you guys can technically live stream. Is that something you guys want to try to do?
That is 100% the goal.
Yep.
Okay.
That is 100% the goal. I would like to do it live, have people come in and actually be involved in the video, like
interactions,
having that live chat on there, then having like I said, the super chats, the live streams, I think is the other one that people use.
Right.
I love that interaction of the audience asking me questions and me talking to the audience about movies and TV shows. Sometimes it could be personal things. We don't mind that either, right? But we would like to keep it more movies and TV shows stuff.
Well, and what's interesting is like you'll find that one movie where like it hits a little close to home and or like you really relate to it, and you're like, I like this movie because it does this, and then you're like, yeah, it reminds me of when I was doing this, and reminds me of and then when it organically comes out, like those are just magic. Like you don't even plan for those, and that's just the beauty of movies. I think as cinema is the idea that they're fun and entertaining. But occasionally you get that one that really kind of like just hits home and kind of just hits you in that spot where you're like, maybe we don't talk, like it gets a little bit serious for a second, but you can always reel it back if you need to. But yeah, those are interesting. Those will be interesting episodes when you guys come up to them.
Yeah.
What movies are you guys looking forward to?
Ooh, right now.
Right, dude, we passed all the ones that were interested. I mean, we said The Conjuring in September is coming up.
Nobody 2 just came out in theaters as well, which
Yeah, I saw that.
so Nobody was a film that it was one of the first films that went into theaters right after the pandemic. So not a lot of people watched that movie, but it's like a John Wick-esque type movie
Yeah.
with like a little spice to it because it has some humor to it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a lower budget John Wick, but the action is still amazing. It's done by the same directors and writers, I think. So that's one that I want to watch. I still need to watch Naked Gun as well.
Oh, we watched that
Together.
today.
How was it?
Okay, so I'm not gonna get too into it because this is your guys' thing, but I think it kept up really well with the old Naked Gun movies. It was pretty good. It could have been like a little bit more densely packed with jokes, but the jokes that were there were pretty good, and they were like Liam Neeson's performance was solid. He's really good at being the straight man, so everything that comes out of his mouth sounds very, very serious, just like Leslie Nielsen in the old movies.
Yes.
Honestly, I would suggest it. I really would.
All right.
It's really funny. I don't want to like ruin anything on it, but it is funny.
What's interesting is Leslie Nielsen, way back in the day, he was a serious dramatic actor,
Right.
in the beginning, and he got to a certain age where he's like, I would like to try this comedy thing, and he did like Airplane and then Naked Guns.
Yeah, and did a really great job because everybody was used to seeing him be serious, and everybody's used to Liam Neeson like going to rescue his daughter or whatever.
Yeah,
Yes.
have a special set of skills.
Oh, that
Yeah.
that Taken 3 movie. I love the first 2 Takens, and then that third one was just
Yeah, he got too old, I think, maybe to be an action star at that point.
Yeah.
They kind of they edited it weird so it looked like he was like Jason Voorhees. I felt like he was like they would edit it like he was catching up to them, but he looked like he was walking.
And then the shaking of the camera in that one was like it just took me out of the movie.
Well, what was weird is like he, in between movies, he would do like another action film where he's
all
like,
the time.
I'm on a train and then I got amnesia and I'm stuck in like Russia, or he's like,
but those were like what I call sitting down action movies because he's just an old man now. It's sad, but
but then he tries to come back into it again. I like him. I think he's a fun action hero.
Oh, he is, but he's old. But the Naked Gun thing is mostly like funny comedy action, so it's not like him trying to pretend like he's still a serious action hero.
Right, he gets it.
Yeah, he understands.
All right, so gentlemen, one of the things we like to do on our podcast is when we have a guest on, we have a whimsy gauntlet, a series of questions that we're going to ask you, and you guys just give your best answers. Since you guys are a movie review and news podcast, we're going to go ahead and keep these a little bit simple, but we're going to keep them movie related.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how good. Let's see how good you guys are. Make sure that you guys are the right guys I want to be listening to.
All right.
They're super simple. You want to do one?
I would love to do one. Okay, so this might be a dumb one, but it's a two-parter. Okay. So one, each of you need to tell me what your favorite movies are. What your favorite movie is. Of all time. What's your favorite movie?
Okay, mine is Whiplash.
Whiplash.
Yes.
Great choice.
Yes.
Teacher, the music teacher right here
Yeah.
with Whiplash.
I love it.
This one for me is a little bit hard of a question because it kind of it depends on my mood.
Yeah.
Your mood
But if
right now.
But right now, I would probably right now at this moment Superman, but usually I would say something like Shawshank Redemption is
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be
amazing.
devastating then, because part 2 of the question was, if you had to pick a different director for that favorite movie, who would you pick? Yeah, it's hard.
Like a Michael Bay Whiplash. No.
All right. So
Oh my God.
for Superman, if I had to pick a different director, I would pick Travis Knight. He
Not bad.
directed the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah.
He is currently directing the Masters of the Universe movie.
Oh, very cool.
Cool.
So just because of how the Masters of the Universe humor and stuff could be, I would say he can encompass
So you're
that
going with like
in
the same
Superman
theme,
movie.
is like somebody who can keep it lighthearted, keep it like kind of like a
Exactly.
comedy movie, but good action as well.
Yeah.
And
And what do we-
Bumblebee, I gotta say this, Bumblebee is the best Transformers movie ever done.
I love
Live
Bumblebee. And for Whiplash, what
Say-
different director are we going for?
Right now, I would say, since it's like a jazz movie, I would say he's like Ryan Coogler.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know, like I've been falling in love with him, especially when he directed Sinners, which is my favorite movie
Yeah.
this year so far.
Yes.
I feel
Oh,
like he
as
could-
yes, in most people's
Yeah.
favorite movie this year.
It was so good.
yeah, I feel like he could
Yeah.
embody like maybe a different style towards
Mhm.
Whiplash, but keep the same intensity.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I like them. I like them both.
Yeah, I would not be able to answer that question, so
Like, like I'm a big fan of a talkie, like just a nice, just dialogue driven movie. So like I like Clerks. So I'm like, who else could do Clerks? Like
okay.
oh my god.
it would have to go
Here
like
we go.
it would have to be like extreme and be like
I think a James Gunn can do a Clerks.
Yeah.
yeah, because he's good with some. He's got the comic book knowledge and the jokes.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit more action, moving around a little bit.
Yeah, it would definitely be more dynamic
Yeah.
than Clerks is regularly shot.
Just single cam, just keep talking.
Maybe cut the black and white.
Right. Or something like who was the gentleman who just died? Fincher? No.
No.
David Lynch.
David Lynch.
The one
Did he
that
die?
directed Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to see he's got a weird vision for things.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
I would like to see
Any
any of my favorite movies. Right. Well, like he would do like Clerks where he's talking to like Dante and then all of a sudden at the end Dante was already dead or he doesn't exist. Like it's like a Twin Peaks type like Mulholland Drive, it's all a dream type scenario.
Right.
Oh, I'd take that. That'd be sick. Like a weird brain thriller. Like
Oh,
That would
is
that would be
for-
actually
for
kind of
Clerks.
cool.
Yeah.
right?
That's a good
I'd be
idea
into
for Clerks.
Right? Just like a reimagining. Like it's because it's all kind of playful, but a weird twist at the end where you're like, it's not all there.
Yeah.
I think Clerks lends itself to that. Yeah.
And Kevin Smith would be down for it.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anybody's remake Clerks.
Okay. Second question. What is your favorite movie prop? If you could take any movie prop from any movie, either fake prop or real, like in the movie, what one would you want to have?
It would work in real life. The remote from Click.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That didn't work out so well for Adam Sandler. I'm just gonna point that one out.
I mean, he just fast forwarded. I just won't fast forward into the future.
Yeah.
That's true.
You could still pause people.
Yeah.
Like when
Right?
they're yelling at you, just pause them.
Yeah.
Kick
Or
them in the
mute 'em,
balls.
yep.
Then
Yeah, he probably could have
unpause
used it a little bit better.
them. But for me, I would do Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
I would
Nice.
I would get Thor's axe and start chopping Thanos' head.
Yeah.
You go into school and be sharpening pencils with it.
I mean, just
Well, the
stick out
kids would
your
never
hand
talk
in the air.
again.
What'd you say, kids? Be quiet.
Excuse me.
It's like, hey, kids, want to see a magic trick? Sticks out his hand in the air, just flies through the window.
Like every day you have to change rooms, or some kid has to put up the tarp.
Yeah.
That's where he broke through yesterday. Don't worry about it.
Oh, those are good ones. I like those ones. I like the click, the remote. I completely forgot
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
that's a good movie.
I don't know if it wasn't
It's
bad.
kind of depressing though.
It was unexpectedly
depressing.
depressing.
It was unexpectedly depressing. That's true.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Do you have a different one than when you've said in the past? Have you said one in the past?
If I said one in the past,
I don't know if that was one of yours or not. I know we gave it to J Sarge. If I could a movie prop, it would probably be like
you know mine would be Lord of the Rings related, so just don't ask me.
she wants the ring or the tree.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know. I might even go with like. I guess that could be a different question, but I'd probably take one of the cars. Like I'd take a sweet looking car, like the Tumbler from Batman Begins.
oh my god,
Dude,
I mean, just technically a prop.
useless. What would you do?
I don't know.
He would be a
prop.
menace. I don't trust him in his Nissan.
Okay, different question. Okay, next question. What
It's just
movie
like-
vehicle would you want to have? Mine would be the Tumbler.
Oh my god.
Ooh, movie
vehicle.
vehicle.
Hmm.
Mine would be the Batman, the Challenger that
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson drives.
Oh, nice.
I like
A little bit more
that.
practical.
Yeah,
Sorry.
maybe just a tiny bit more practical.
Yeah.
I've met him for like 2 seconds. I trust him more in the car.
That one's actually drivable in real life, so the other one is street illegal.
Right?
I don't know if movie prop, but the one that came to mind first was the 67 Impala from Supernatural.
Ooh.
Oh my god, what a great choice.
Ooh.
Yes.
I never watched Supernatural.
Okay, well,
Oh.
you're dissolving the podcast,
See,
guys. So
that's-
don't worry about the network.
That's why I don't do a TV video or a TV movie podcast.
Oh my god. Never
So-
Supernatural. You would like it.
I know I would, but there's like
But
15
that's
seasons,
the-
and I don't know how to go back and redo it now.
Just start from one and then you go from there. That's how every like show in existence works,
guess.
actually.
These guys are like, we don't even want to talk to these guys.
It'll take you a while, but it's
Right?
doable.
Well, I mean, all I
It's
got is
worth it.
time. Yeah.
Mm.
You have another
Oh,
question?
So the other before
Yes.
you ask the other question, the other thing we do plan on doing eventually is doing like watch-alongs as well.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
So that just putting it out there now, but
Yeah.
Like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
100%. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I think I can do. I just have to figure out the rules behind what movies I can use, because you got to find something a little bit more public domain.
Yeah.
So I can find some of those. But you can also do something interesting with it is when you guys do a rewatch, you get everybody to sync up the movie at the same time, and then you all hit play at the same time. So that way you guys are still watching it together.
Yeah, that's what the Mystery Science Theater crowd does now on their new channel.
Oh, do they?
And they have like parts where you can like match up the audio to see
Yeah.
if you're still matched up.
Oh, cool.
You could pause to make yourself in sync with it
sync
again. Yeah.
Okay.
so the ones that I watch that do it regularly is Heroes Reforged and
Yep.
Yeah.
and the Real Rejects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are and then they give their thoughts on the movie after it, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah, rewatches are going to be fun.
Yeah.
I like to do a watch along, but I think realistically, I'll probably just do more of like a rewatch type idea, because like I want to get like my mom to watch like Ted Lasso.
Right.
Oh,
So I would like her to watch those, and we do like 3 episodes a week,
if
and
you,
then be like, "What do you think of these 3 episodes?" And we kind of go through all 3 seasons real quick. I think would be kind of fun because my mom, like a lot of people, don't like the idea of Ted Lasso because they're like, "Oh, it's a soccer movie," but there's like almost no soccer
Yeah,
in the
it's
movie.
nothing to do with soccer,
Right.
really. It's about the relationships between him and the guys.
Well, then it's an Apple TV thing, so most people don't have Apple TV.
Correct. I don't have Apple TV.
Right, you can't watch it.
so if you really like Ted Lasso, I would also recommend Shrinking. I don't know if you all have watched it, but that's even way better than Ted Lasso.
Way better than Ted
Ooh.
Lasso is
I think-
crazy.
I think that's the best TV show that Apple TV has at the moment.
Okay. Season 3 is supposed to be really good. Harrison Ford is supposed to be has said to have done a bunch of cool stuff in season 3, coming out later this year. So.
Well, to me, that's his best acting performance since
Oh yeah.
since Indiana Jones,
Yep,
the
for sure.
older ones.
Since
Yeah, the first one.
Since
Ark and Doom.
Dude,
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
what about The Fugitive? That was way better than any of those
Oh,
movies.
Fugitive was good too. Well, he's just said Indiana Jones. Does this one off Indiana Jones movies? Leave me alone. All right. Do you have a question, or do you want me to go?
Do I have a question? Oh, right. I remembered.
Okay.
Thanks for the prompt. What is a famously bad movie that you secretly love?
Famously bad movie.
Huh.
Famously bad movie.
Famously bad movie that I secretly love.
Look, they have too good of taste. Don't start.
No, but could it also be considered like a guilty pleasure movie, one that like people notoriously probably would never watch, like a
Right.
weird B movie, C movie?
I mean,
Ryan
yeah,
Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern. It's my guilty pleasure and horrible movie, but
that's a good horrible movie. I admit, but who doesn't like Ryan Reynolds?
I think
He's
the
got
main
great
act-
screen
Yeah.
presence. He
I
kind of carries the movie
he
where
had that
it needs to be,
charisma,
even though it was terrible.
yeah.
I don't know. Not saying I don't watch bad movies, but I feel like I would also say a superhero movie that I enjoyed.
Daredevil.
So you can enjoy bad superhero movies, huh, Ben?
Yeah.
You can.
Really?
There's some bad superhero movies out
Yeah.
there, but there's
Yeah,
some
Ben.
that are just like almost unforgivable.
He's
Oh,
trying to bait me
Madam
into saying I
Web,
like Craven,
Morbius.
bro.
I mentioned Unforgivable, Madam Web, Morbius.
So,
Madam Web wasn't bad.
No, come on.
I liked Madam Web.
I
You
You
couldn't
can't give
get
me
past
crap
5
for
minutes
Craven
of-
and then say you liked Madam Web is crazy.
Um,
I
there's
couldn't
this
get
weird
past
movie
5
called
minutes of that.
there's this weird movie called 10-Inch Hero.
No.
Yes, that's
No.
my favorite movie.
I hear someone in the background yell, "No!"
Honestly,
That's my sister Kelly.
it's like you can find it on Amazon right now.
You don't want to find it on Amazon, just to tell you.
It has one of the guys from Supernatural.
You know what? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. No, Boondock Saints.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's in it.
Bad movie. It was just a bunch of people hanging out at a sub shop, and then like they don't really do much of anything. That's why I like it. It's a good talkie.
No, it's a good put it in the background while you're doing chores.
That's one of my movies. Backpack.
What is yours, Eddie?
I haven't said mine right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say X-Men Origins Wolverine.
No, but I love X-Men Origins Wolverine. Okay, I know it's like terrible, but
I hate it. I hate it. I can't.
but it's so great. Everything is great about that movie. You can't convince me otherwise, except for the special effects. Except for the whole movie.
The only part I like about that movie is when Wolverine comes out of the water and just
Yeah.
looks so powerful, and
Oh, yeah.
that's it.
Oh my god! Every moment of that movie is a treasure.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I mean, the only thing
Was that the? Go ahead.
the only thing that threw me off was Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds.
Yes,
Because I know who that character, but like, I still enjoyed it. Like, the action was good, the story I felt was good, but but a lot of people like
I
shitting on
agree.
it.
The action was good and the story was good. It was a good character study and everybody brought their A game, but it might not have been the best product at the end of the day because of the special effects. And
I like what I liked about that movie is my favorite thing about X-Men movies are all the Easter egg heroes and characters that they hide in the back.
yeah.
They have like 2 seconds that you see them in the back doing something. Like the idea that Origins didn't have like it had early Cyclops.
Yes.
And it has like there's this idea that you get to see some of these old like weirder like
Oh,
niche,
and the one she turns her skin into diamonds.
white
Emma Frost.
what is it?
Emma Frost.
Yes, Emma Frost.
Yes.
Yeah, just like the idea that you get to see little hints of these things.
Yeah, younger versions of them. And that's the great thing about Marvel too, is they just keep redoing the timeline.
Yeah.
You're just like, whatever, man.
Yeah.
They were a kid then, but then now they were this age and whatever, just accept it.
kids
Every
again.
time you start a movie,
And-
just start anew.
And now the X-Men will be young again
Yeah.
for the new version,
The
for the
MCU.
for the MCU version.
Yeah, 'cause after was it Phase 7 or Phase 8? They're after Secret
Secret
Wars.
Mhm.
Feige's like redo everything and get everybody on the cheap and young, so that way by the time we get to
Well, that's what they did originally anyways. Like they get a couple of brand names that can pull people into the movie, but everybody else who is like in lesser roles, they were just like people.
right,
They're
Well,
just people that applied to be on that roles, but then now we know them because of X-Men.
right,
Exactly.
And then they started their careers because of Marvel.
right. Well, like you don't need a full like what's his Paul Rudd. I don't think for that first movie he was making $20 million.
But Paul Rudd was already a thing before.
he was so
was
good.
Ant-Man.
Like-
he's one of my favorite comedians.
He seems like one of the ones that would be like, I'll do it for scale.
he's so affable.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
All right, let's go another question. If you can live in any TV or movie universe, but not the main character, what universe would you want to live in?
Game of Thrones, because I know I won't be killed.
Because you're not a main character.
You're safe.
Game of Thrones would be sick.
You would
I do like something about dragons in that medieval life. For whatever reason, I feel like, I can handle medieval life. I couldn't.
No plumbing is crazy for me.
But I can't wield a sword.
No
at any
hair
time.
products is crazy for me. No way.
You're like Barbie.
Yeah. Thank you.
What about you, Eddie?
I would say the Avatar: The Last Airbender universe.
That's a good one. But would you be a bender or just some rando?
It's just some random.
Just living your best life.
He's the new cabbage guy.
Yeah.
No, it's a horrible life. Getting your shit wrecked constantly.
Dude, that's my. Like, I would watch like a full season of the cabbage guy
Oh no.
just to find out what he's doing. And you see Aang come in, like every episode, someone comes in real quick, air bends out, and then just jacks
Finds
up
the
his
love
stuff.
of his life, makes a business, has kids, everything's wrecked by Hank.
Right?
How about
He
y'all?
gets approved for the loan. He gets his thing set up, and he's like, opening day. He's like, we're gonna do it, and then like, boom, he's like bossing saying, and they're like, oh, it's all destroyed rocks and
Yeah,
fire.
exactly.
Airbender's a good one though. That would be a fun universe to live in.
What would
Or
y'all
dangerous.
pick?
Huh?
What would y'all
What's your pick, Ben?
You think? You know what? Like, I'm not the main. I'm not a main character. Something about the John Wick universe because everybody seems to be in on the story. Like,
So you just be one random assassin,
yes, but like the
and then get killed by John. What's
By
the
John Wick?
end game here, buddy?
no, I'm like I'm the homeless guy, fucking just taking coins,
Oh my god!
or the guy who like follows. Like, I'll just follow him around and
Oh
just
my
be
God.
like,
You're the guy who stands next to the guy who killed the dog.
Yes.
Like,
maybe, but like, because I watched a couple of shorts this weekend, and like the idea that there's this whole other world just underneath ours in which there's a lot of people.
Yes, almost everybody. It's like anywhere he goes, it's like it's 99% people who want to kill him.
I've never seen anybody in those movies that wasn't part of like
there's no like random people just running for cover when things start getting shot. They're all just like pulling out their own guns and going for it.
Like he goes to the party and he's like shooting everybody in the face, and everybody else has a gun.
Yeah.
And this is like it's just weird.
So you're gonna get shot, is what I'm saying. Your plan is to get shot.
Like just don't mess with John Wick and you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like Kingsman, like some kind of weird secret society type world.
Yeah.
I would like to live in a spy world. That's it. I want to live in a spy world.
Live in a spy world.
Not a good one.
Not a good one.
I'm the black guy from Casino Royale where he barely knows how to play poker and loses.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to be that guy.
So you're what's his name? Felix.
Yes. That's who I want to be. Just
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm watching James Bond do some cool shit. And I'm like all in and I lose.
Cool.
Yeah.
like the idea like I could save the day all in, and they're like, nope. I'm like, oh, I guess he could do it.
I guess, man.
I do like a good spy. I love a good spy movie or TV show.
Oh
It sounds
yeah.
like a terrible life, dude. It sounds like a terrible life.
It sounds amazing. A double life? Like The American?
No, none of those things sound amazing. They sound like living hell, to be honest.
Jason Bourne.
Oh my god.
Right? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go one more real quick. Twisted Metal. Have you guys watched that series yet?
Oh, I haven't.
No,
I
but
haven't
I'm
watched
guessing
it
the background characters don't fare well. Ever.
It's post-apocalyptic, and they're just driving cars and just shooting everybody in the face.
Did you hear your first words? You said it's post apocalyptic. It's post the worst thing that could happen happened.
But then I'm driving. No, I got a Tumblr.
But you're driving again.
I got one more. If you have one more,
I do not have one more.
okay. If you could cross over two franchises, what two franchises would you want to cross over?
Supernatural and The Boys.
Nice.
I could dig it. Except the supernatural guys would be trying to kill all the
Yeah.
superheroes.
And then they themselves are trying to kill themselves because now Jared Padalecki is also appearing in The Boys as well.
Oh my god.
I like The Boys.
So
The
it's
Boys is a
gonna
good
be
show.
It is a good show. And so is Supernatural. You would know if you watched it.
yeah, exactly.
Great team up though. Sounds amazing.
But it could be like a little like what's it called? Like two universes of Dean Winchester and like Sam Winchester meets the boys characters, and the good guys end up beating the bad guys.
Perfect.
I like it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like their ideologies mesh well too, with the good guys turning out to be the bad
Yeah.
guys, and
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
honestly, it's one for one.
We got Eddie.
One that I thought about, I thought it would be really fun, was Men in Black and Alien.
Nice.
Men in Black and Alien. I mean, they would probably stand better chance than the people
already
in
doing-
Alien.
Yes. Are you guys watching Alien Earth? On Hulu?
I have not watched it yet.
It's sick.
I have not watched. I've never
Is it?
watched any of the Alien movies or Predator
What?
movies. So
It's gonna be our crossover
Yeah,
episode next time. Is we're watching the
Right?
Alien franchise.
You guys pick a movie. We'll pick a movie, and we'll do another episode reviewing the two movies.
all right,
Okay.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
And
you,
then-
franchise?
Franchise wise, I would pick like Lord of the Rings and the world of Miyazaki, because I think that'd be so amazing.
Nice.
Because like think about like they turned Borrowers into Secret Life of Ariadne.
yeah.
It has the flavor of Borrowers,
Yeah,
but it's not exactly what. Sorry, I said like two of the girliest things that I possibly could, but trust me, it would be really cool.
Cat Returns is a lot like Princess Bride.
Yeah, no, they take existing stuff like Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah,
That's a book. They took out like the essence and then turned it into their own story and
Yeah.
with their own animation style. It'd be so amazing.
My two franchise, I want to mix something with Flintstones. Like,
We already did Jetsons and Flintstones. Also, you're sounding super old right now.
I know. But so someone just talked about it. So it's recently talked about. But like a Full Metal Alchemist type. No, hold on. Let's go like a Game of Thrones and Flintstones.
Flintstones?
Yeah. So like it's all medieval stuff still, but then you still have all these animals like doing shit for you. Like
Oh, so you're like talking about like sentient
Yeah.
like brontosauruses and
yeah. And they're
digging stuff.
talking and you got the turtle who's like
So you're not in for it like Fred and Wilma. You want the talking dinosaurs.
the talking dinosaurs. The idea that like I'm running my castle and then I got a turtle that walks by with like or I'm like I need my whatever this thing is, my bow and arrow, and then like an owl comes in and was like, here you go. And then like, I don't know.
You know, I was starting to think you were about to cook, but the sounds
I don't know. I just want to see like animals being stuff. Like, because there was always like
sure.
the garbage disposal, and then they always look at the camera and they break the fourth wall and they're like, you think your job sucks.
Oh, that's true.
And he's like the toilet, like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something with Flintstones. I don't know exactly what, but somewhere we got to mesh in the Flintstones.
Talking
Alright.
animals.
Yeah.
So
But that's
for
for
us,
specific.
we were gonna go the generic route, but we were like, nah, we gotta be different. But we were gonna do DC and Marvel, obviously. We want that
Oh, that'd be
to
amazing.
happen. That we want that to happen, but since though that's a long shot, but it's pretty close to happening, probably in about 20-25 years. I'd
Oh,
say.
I think it's going to be less than that.
Yeah. Eventually
I
they're
don't-
gonna have to get along and play along with each other.
I think if DC can figure out what they're, I think James Gunn is going to do great things. But if they can get somewhere in their universe that's comfortable and sustainable, similar to where the MCU is right now, they could start to mesh them a little bit. I think we could see some kind. I don't know, maybe not a huge crossover, but
They're trying to do that though, because before it seemed like every DC movie it was like put everything last made into the
Yeah.
meat grinder. But now you see like John Cena's character from Suicide Squad
Yeah.
is now doing his own thing, and like
Peacemaker?
they're trying to like be like, hey, remember that thing we made? It's still real, I promise.
Have-
Trying to
have-
build the foundation more, I feel like.
because you could
Have
get like
the-
Deadpool into DC pretty quick.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he's all about breaking the fourth wall and not playing by the real rules. So you could easily be like, let him jump in real quick into like the next Superman movie real quick as like a little cameo and then gets out.
That'd be kind of nice.
Like you start there. I think you start
Marvel
with a
did-
cameo. Huh?
Mhm. Marvel did just have a deal with DC where they're gonna do the crossover comics again.
Yep. Yes, they are.
The first Batman and Deadpool one is coming out, I think, in around 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
See
So
if they can play along.
I think it would be interesting.
Yeah.
I think with Marvel ending soon, their current universe before they reboot, it's almost a perfect time to maybe consider it, because we're not going to play with any of these characters anymore.
But business-wise, it also feels like they're sitting on the rock,
Yeah.
king of the rock, and DC's down here trying to poke them.
Right.
But if they bring them up here, it's like a bad business move.
Right.
They're
Oh,
saying-
right. Marvel's like, why am I going to help you out?
Why am I going to help you out? I'm taking 90% of the box
Right.
office as far as comic book movies.
well,
Do I need
actually, just having a great comic book movie will, whether it's DC or Marvel, will make people want to go to the theaters more for the next comic book movie coming out, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think they want each other to do great.
Yeah,
They're-
but I think Kevin Feige still knows that he's the best right now. But
Yeah.
I think I take that back. Before James Gunn, Kevin Feige knew he was the best. And
Right.
now I bet with James Gunn, he's like, all right, I found my contemporary. Like I got my equal, like on the other side.
Yeah, but James
Definitely.
Gunn's been on this side too.
Yes, but now he's running all of the DC stuff.
Right.
So,
but
I think it'll be interesting. Hopefully it's not 20 years.
Have y'all seen Peacemaker season 1?
no.
Yes. Oh,
So good.
you need to watch it because
It comes out
you
the
got-
21st.
Yep. You got what is it? 6 days to watch it?
Yep.
4 days?
10 episodes, easy, 2 per day.
2 per
Yep.
day.
It's really funny, it's great. And then they're gonna do season 2 now, so
It's gonna be a good time.
yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I look forward to seeing what else you guys do, Eddie, with your sports show, and then hopefully next time we get to see Juan with you guys, and then
Yeah.
see
Yes,
Juan
for
again. Before we go, give us your name of your podcast one more time, and where can we see you?
So Cine Amigos, and you can see us in YouTube, and
Spotify.
you could hear us on Spotify as well.
Perfect. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Megan, thank you for hanging out with me again today.
Good to see you guys again.
Good to
Hopefully
see
we'll see
y'all.
Juan next time because
Right.
it's so
Yeah.
important to Ben.
I just think
Yeah.
I have kitchen, like he's my kitchen,
Oh,
like the weird kind of out of place thing that just feels right.
So we also do want him here, like
Regular.
he's part of the group, and we want him regularly here, but the schedules just sometimes don't align. So
Hey.
even us, we struggle to
Right.
get him
I'm,
here.
yeah, I'm not in every episode of ours either.
Liam, I can't get Liam on anymore because he's still in school,
Wrestling.
and wrestling. So
Okay.
sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but always a seat when he gets back. So it's
Exact-
good to know that you guys want him around. So hopefully it starts to even out a little bit, and you guys find some time and like you guys said, maybe start recording 2 episodes at a time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do news versus review. So if you can get him for 1 episode, you can almost get him for 2 episodes.
Yeah, back to
Exactly.
back.
Yeah.
And
All right,
then
well, you guys-
and then the other one that I will try to build is probably the comics of the week to read.
Oh, very cool.
That would be my own thing.
Okay,
That's nice.
like 10-15 minutes. Check it out.
Yeah.
Here's what to read from Marvel, DC, and whoever else.
Independent. Yeah.
Have a good day. Peace out. Good night. All right, I would like that. I would dig some comic book stuff.
Yep.
Definitely. We're gonna have you guys in Tucson in November. So that
All right.
second weekend, keep it semi-open because we're gonna be up there for the 3 days. So we'd love
Yeah,
to
we'd
see you
love
guys
to
come
see you
out.
guys there.
Perfect. Of course.
All right, you guys have a good night. Thank you for everything. Whimsy.